And here is the PCB for the polycarbonate Polaris. Another thing that I have open is the build and care guide. I think this is good to follow so we don't make any mistakes, even though that's my trademark, right? So we're gonna be following that because I know there are a few gotchas. And what else? So we have this FR4 plate, marshmallow switches, and I didn't finish the stabs. You can see that I only have 2 of the 3 stabs that I needed. The reason I didn't finish is because there is a little trick when installing the stabs, and so if someone is copying this video when building their Polaris, I wanted to be accurate and provide them some guidance on the installation of the stabs. They are not tricky or anything. I just wanted to point that out, that it's a little bit different from what we used to. Do you think cycling does any kind of protection of white shine? Yes, it does. A lot. I don't. So the first GMK set that I got was Nautilus, and that's the only set that I have that has some, you know, some bad shining, because I use that one the most amongst all. And we're back. How are you, Ed? So it definitely helps to prevent shiny. And again, let's do the last stab that we're missing here. As you can see, we still need the one on the right. Sorry, not on the right, on the enter key here. And that's what we'll be doing. So in order to do that, the Polaris kit comes with those. The PCB on the Polaris is only, I think, 1.2 millimeters, something like that. So the gap between the bottom of the stab and the place where it gets clipped to the PCB, so the gap is a little wider or larger than the usual gap. Are you getting the Vega? I don't even know what the Vega is. Let's see. As I said, I'm really outside of the loop. Let's see. Oops. That's not what I meant. So I see one thing, the 65%. I am not getting 65% anymore, so I think I won't join this. 65 Polaris, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm probably not joining it. Oh, and I forgot to get the other one. Are you guys joining it? Okay, this is already lubed, so all we need to do is to put them here on the enter key. Oh, I need also to take out those screws. Fair enough, I love 65, so I'll jump on it. Yeah, I think if you're into it, I think it's one of the best ones you can buy for sure. It's not that I don't like, it's that I don't use them as often as I use 60%. That's what I found. And I have plenty of 65%, so I don't think I will be buying a lot of 60, unless it's something that is really different, either a different mounting system or a different style. You see what I mean? Like, aside from that, I don't think I will be buying another 65% anytime soon. So one thing that I found that it's a little bit tricky to snap the stab once you put this thing on. Let me see if I have better luck with this one here. There we go, so we have one working. Did you get Bella, by the way? I did not. Which one is Bella? I need to look into it. All right, so one side is on. Let's see if I can get this other side to clip in place. I think. There we go. Now it's in place. All right, so we have all the steps in place. And as you can see, they are really flush on the top and on the bottom, the little legs. Oops, not what I meant. I need to go to this camera to show you. So let me see. Here you can see that the step is through and clipping on the actual PCB. So that's what you want with this style of steps. And Daniel Peep, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Voice is choppy. Can anyone confirm that my voice is choppy? Okay, I don't know what. Oh, you know what it is? I think I'm using way too many HDMI inputs. So maybe the side cam is what I had that problem before. Yes. So yeah, that happens when I have too many HDMI things connected to my computer. Okay, so here is the beautiful plate. And I'm gonna start putting a few switches. Is the category just chatting? Yeah, I've been changing between just chatting and science and technology something. What would you suggest? The beautiful demon has. I forgot to follow you on Twitch. I watched some of your vids on YouTube, man. Thank you so much, Danielle. Or Daniel. And Admit is here. Hello, hello. Really looking forward to have this this thing finished. So I'll try my best to follow the manual. So I have it open here. Let's actually take a look. So first step here is preparing the case. And we're actually going to use the gaskets on the case because I plan on possibly changing plates in the future. So instead of putting them there, we're going to try and put them on the case. So that's something we need to do as well. And I know that we have some dampening stuff that I also need to put here. So I need to be very careful. Makers and crafting is what I should use. I see. Do you think if I update it now, it's going to change? Let's see. Makers. So, yeah, I think I was on that category before. Let's see if I can update it. There you go. All right. So now I need to check. Okay, so here we go. Let me do that before I actually soldering the switches because I need to figure out how we're going to do the dampening stuff. So I'm going to put this aside. So this is obviously at the bottom. Let's see what we need to put on Yeah, so the first thing it's telling me to do is to put the gaskets on. So maybe what I should do is do exactly that. Try to put the gaskets where they belong on the case. So let me get the gaskets. We have them here. So let's see, when we mount this guy, it's gonna go in like that. So I'm assuming let me just make sure that I do this right. It's just a doubt because I remember that you used, yeah, I used to use it and someone told me to use just chatting for, I don't remember why. Wow, those gaskets are a pain to take out. All right, so let's see where. Okay, looks like that's good. Let's put one on this. Oh, and you guys can't see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. May I ask a photo on how you set up this overhead camera? Yes. Please DM me and I'll be glad to provide you with a photo of what I use. But it's the one by El Gato, the one that I'm using right now. They have this camera support thing. All right, so that's the second one. Yep, and I think that's good. Are you thinking of streaming, Sax? That would be awesome. And if you are, you can announce on the channel and everything. Yes, actually, I'm moving to a new house at the moment, so I'm planning to set up. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be awesome. Make sure you tell me ahead of time so I can give you the content creator role in our Discord so you can announce your streams and everything. Yeah, those gaskets feel really good. But they're kind of a pain to take out. Thanks for the help. Absolutely. All right, we have them all here. Yep, I think it's pretty good. So now we need to do the same thing on the bottom. Those gaskets are a pain. Yeah, hey, what's up, Panda? They are. This is why I'm taking my time, because I don't want to screw up. I think it's easier if you put them on the plate instead of putting them on the actual case. But since I have another Polaris that eventually I'm going to receive, I want to make sure that I can change the plates, and I am pretty sure that I got some extra plates as well with the other one. So if I do like a second build, I just want to make sure that I can interchange them. How are you, Panda? Did you get your thermal yet? Mine didn't even ship. What about yours? Oh, you finished lubing, fuming silks, but aren't silks already lubed? Did you de-lube them? I mean, I have silks here, and I'm not a fan of the stock lube. I'm gonna have a video about it. I want to do stream, test them on stream, probably this week. But I tested them just a little bit, and I wasn't a fan of the stock lubing. Yep, that's true. You don't need to delube them. Forgot about that. Okay, that's very good. Yep. Exactly what I saw with mine. I want to open them on the microscope to double check, but they are definitely under lubed or sub lubed. I don't know how to properly say, but they don't have enough lube, that's for sure. Which is a bummer, because I was really hoping that I could get something that I could use without lubing out of the box. But I don't think that will be the case. Yeah, let me show you, Gu, because for the first time in my life, I read the manual extensively. So carefully place the 6 of the long gaskets into a plate, 1 per tab. For the minority who are planning on using aftermarket custom plates, install those gaskets on the top area where the plate tabs overlap. For specific warnings and instructions, see here. And then it points to his FAQ, and then it says, can I install gaskets to the case side rather than plate side? Yes, but only with caution. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do them with a lot of caution. 2 out of 82 are super sheet. Really? Which one did you get? Did you say the Mine didn't ship either. So which color did you get? I don't know how many they offered, but I got the yellows, the reds, and the blacks. I'm assuming black is the heavier, and then yellows, and then reds. Hey, Vitachi, how are you? Your dream board? Is it really? Hopefully it becomes my dream come true as well. Because I really do think that this is a very special board. I think it's going to sound amazing due to the mounting system and all the sound absorption stuff, the sound dampening stuff that they have. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Oh, you joined it 1 month too late for the Polaris. All right, so I think we're good as far as those are concerned. Let me just make sure that I didn't make any mistakes, right? As I'm used to do. And it seems like, yep, this is the way it's supposed to be honest. So we're gonna set this guy aside for a little while. So we're not gonna use this anymore, or this. And I mean, I'm gonna save this because honestly, you can make a poor man gasket board with those. So if I 3D print something, I might as well use it. Okay, so what's next? There should be 12 gaskets installed at the end of this step. We're planning to use aftermarket custom plate, place the gaskets at the bottom of the case where the plate tabs overlap. Set the completed plate aside, prepare the top half. Oh, there are more. Okay, I see. So let's see if I got this straight. Prepare the top half and the small rectangular gaskets. Okay. So let me bring this back because we have another set of gaskets. And I'm thinking this is the, yeah, I see them here. Top left, this one, right? Yeah, I saw that. That was my bad, but it wasn't when I was installing. It was more when I was taking it out of the package. Let me see, you won't be able to see it, but let me show you. The foam itself is crooked. I mean, it's more of a visual thing. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. But you're absolutely right. It is. Maybe what I can do is pull them, yeah, push it to the side. I kind of deformed the rubber, but top right, this one is crooked as well. And then top right, you mean bottom right? But yeah, this one is definitely crooked. This one? I think that one is good, actually. The other one that is crooked is this one. We can make it better, I think. Not by a lot, but it kind of is. This one is the one that's bothering me the most. But again, it's just a visual thing. I don't think it's gonna matter too much on the feeling. I'm gonna leave it like that. It looks super bad, but... All right, let's move on to the other ones. How do I make this zoom? There we go. So horizontally, so we need, I miss Band-Aid mod. I don't. So we need here, 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 and is that right? So 2 here and then 2 there. They should be placed at plate height on the center band, flush to, yeah, I see the locations now. Let's see. Doing good, Stillwind. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. So let's see.
Yo, what's going on?
So if I got this right, this is what I should do, right? Oops. Yeah, I just found this one. I saw another guy using it in a video. A guy that like fixes laptops and PCs, and I thought it was nice. And I decided to give it a shot. So that one is pretty nice where it is. But let me see if I put it at plate height. That's what I don't know. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Let's start putting the other ones in. Yeah, you can check the PCB with those. Was your face also? No, this is not even the lighting, I don't think. I think it's the, let's see. I'm trying to become Trump. Let me see if I can fix this. I think my camera thing restarted. Is it better now? I think so, right? Or should I go full Trump like this? It's huge. All right, let's let's reset this, I don't know, to a sane level. All right, we are at 50% color, so I think it may be better.
What's going on?
Back to yellow. Yeah, yeah. I see it's yellow again. Motherfucker. Okay, I need to lower it a little bit. Give me a second and I'll get to it. When I put it, to be honest, when I put it on here, oh, now yes, it does look very yellow. Okay, let's lower it to like 42. Let me see. Better? Don't know, keeps. I like that. I think it changes color because of the changing lights or something. Maybe. Yeah, I think the camera has auto adjustment. So when the background becomes more yellow, I think it tries to compensate because of the auto white balance. I think that's what it is. Let me turn off auto white balance. Hold on. So I did turn that off. Let's see. Let's leave it like this to see if it improves now. E esses gaskets aí tá meio torto. Yeah, everybody's giving me a hard time because of that. This one is particularly bent, but I was saying that this is something I did when I took it out of the... And now I'm starting to peel the gasket, so I'm not gonna push it further. I'm gonna leave it as is. But yeah, it's very bad. But it's gonna affect only the looks of it and not the feeling. So I'm okay with that. All right, let's finally see if those are good now. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. So the plate is going to be supported this way. So that's cool. Let's do the final two. Hey, Awesome is here. How are you? Did you unbox? No, I am planning to unbox and put it on the Polaris. What do you guys think? Did you see the S7V2? I don't remember if I asked. I did. But now that I joined the one from GOG, the 7V, I don't know if I'll join that. Are you joining? Oh, you have the V1, right? Forgot about that. All right, and I think we have a winner. The plate is really well located where it's supposed to be. So now I think we can put this aside. And since we're following the manual here, let's see what's next. So we did that, set the complete top case half aside, prepare the case bottom, install the provider rubber feet into the inserts. I think I did that on the unboxing. Yes, I did. So now, yeah, it's the soldering part. All right, here we go. Let me just set this aside. Let me turn on my soldering iron. And here we go. Let me just grab a thing we can use to solder on top of. And my Discord just restarted out of the blue. All right. I kind of like V2. You do? Maybe I'll take another look at it. All right. Does it say anything about dampening stuff? Okay, so the guide tells to put all the switches in place before putting them on the PCB. I think that's because it is easier to do that and then put the dampening stuff. So I'm gonna follow that. Actually, so we can zoom out a little bit. You should use it putting keycaps. Discord going off. Oh, okay. So it's not me. It's Discord. At least it's not me. And I was wondering. I think I should do a spring swap for the space bar, or maybe we should test because those are not heavy, and I really like heavy springs on the space bar. Those are Marshmallows, yes, CBT. I received them a couple of weeks back. First build that I'm doing with Marshmallows, actually. Always mix them and get confused. Yeah, I never tried the Malvis. I didn't manage to buy them. But I know Marshmallows are supposed to be good. I think it's JWK. Can someone confirm that Marshmallows are JWK? I'm 99% sure they are. I think they are JWKs and maybe a progressive spring. I think that's one of the things with them is that they have this TikTok progressive springs. I may be mistaken. Linear 50 grams actuation, force progressive spring, that's what I thought. Nylon housing, POM stem, LED compatible. I built my E7 V1 last week with Holy Pandas this time. I'm actually happy with spacebar in it finally. Did you use stock, I mean only lubed, or did you spring swap for the spacebar? Yeah, most definitely, I'm most likely gonna change the spring on the spacebar. I'm gonna put a 90 something spring. All right, let me grab a heavier spring. 1 second. Oh, so Sorbotane inside the spacebar? Yeah, that's nice. And these are my go-to spring for spacebars. I really like the 98 grams from Novel Keys. And since I got 100 of them, I don't think I'll need to buy them ever again. Maybe. I don't think I will build another 100 keyboards. Maybe. Man, I've had such a bad luck with TX springs, cracky and squishy as hell. That sucks. Knowing you, chances are you will. Yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. Does that weight make the hearts? No, it just makes the noise. Since I use the thumb for the spacebar, and most people use the thumb, we hit the spacebar with a lot more force than you would hit the other keys. And normally it makes a louder noise if you have a lighter spring there. All right, so make sure the switches are making firm contact. No, that's either leave in or leave out the mid foam. Let's see how we put this on. I'm thinking it's like this. Actually, it's the other way around. No. Let me see how it fits here. I tried the Sorbotane on a spacebar before, but I think it was an SA spacebar, and it was indeed really good. Let's see. Does that weight make the spacebar? Yeah, so it's keyboard count. I like spray foam for dampening, but doesn't that make a lot of mess, or is it fine? I'm joking. Baited. I fell for it. No. When I fall for a joke, I usually turn really red. Ask Panda. All right, so I think we have this properly set up. I'm just gonna check to see if we have all the switch legs on. If we didn't bend any of them. Because of the way we inserted the switches, there may be one or two that got the legs bent. All right, and it looks like everything is okay. So, and thanks for the compliment on the cutting mat. I like it very much myself. POV solder is on, of course. This channel doesn't leave without this baby here. So here we go. You see, it's ready for action. Let me just grab my solder here, and for this guy, I need to be very careful with the pressure that I put on the switches when I solder them. And probably come back and add even more pressure. Yeah, I don't love Holy Pandas as well. I had one keyboard with them, and I still have one. I think my Zephyr, I think, is the only keyboard I have that has Holy Pandas. But the Zephyr is such a beast in terms of plate that no linears would be good there. So that's the main reason I have HPs there. Did you make them or buying pre-put together? What do you mean? So now I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna reflow those switches, make sure that they are flush. Oh, the Holy Pandas? No, the ones that I have on my keyboard right now, they are the OG stuff. They are the ones that where you had to buy. And I have the inverse switches. I have 200 of those OG Holy Pandas. But I do have the other ones too, the ones by Mastrop. Oh yeah, Yoks with halos. I think they're gonna be nice, or even nicer. How is the focus on this? It's a little off, isn't it? Hold on, let me fix this. Let me just fix the focus because it's really off. There, let's see if it is better now. OG might be a tiny bit smoother. Yeah, I think they might be. I need to do a comparison. I prefer Holy Cheekies better than Holy Pandas. I still need to make some Holy Cheekies. Never did them. So now let me come back and reflow this fellows here. just to make sure that they're absolutely flush. It's a nice bump, but a little more rounded. Yeah, and oh, this is way off, by the way. I'm gonna do that with all the switches. Because it's only natural that the foam in between is gonna try to push the switches out of the PCB. Ooh, just burned my finger, motherfucker. And I'm actually gonna come back to those here to be absolutely sure that they're also flush. HPs are nice, but in terms of tactility, I prefer Topri or Alps. Oh yeah, me too. Topri is really nicer when it comes to tactility. All right, let's solder some switches now on the center row here. Not the center row, the center column, I'm sorry. So let's see. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a pop when I pushed the switch, and that's what you're looking for. If the switches are not making, you know, touching the PCB, you can have crooked switches, you can have weird noises when pressing the switch. So that's why I like to always come back, at least with the first ones, and make sure that they are completely flush with the PCB. I see if that's the case. Maybe I'll give them a try. I've tried Zilios, T1s, Bobas, and Box Navies as far as unique tech tiles go. HPs and Topri are the last styles I gotta try. Yeah, I love Topri. Actually, I did get one of those Atom 68 from Niz, and they have the new sliders that I'm dying to try. So we're probably gonna lube and put them together here on the website. Oh, sorry, on the stream as well. And they do use also an aluminum case, so that's gonna be nice. Hey, Undecided, I don't recognize that name anymore. Who's Undecided Shark? All right, so I'm gonna solder a couple of switches on this middle row here because they are really not making good contact. I just want to make sure that they do. Yeah, every time you hear a click, it's because the switch was not properly inserted. And I'm gonna try and solder this whole row here. It's a good anchor point for the rest. Hey, Dude Chip, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. And I'm forgetting the solder cam. I just realized. And Alfad as well. Thank you so much for the follow. If you guys want to see closer what I'm doing, I'm just, you know, reflowing those. I would say cat green wave, but it's a while away. My favorite part has to be the solder cam. It helps newcomers learn how to solder quite well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like the solder cam as well. I like that it was like a challenge to see how I would create the mounting system. That's the part I like the most. All right, let's do the top row. I'm aiming build ended up looking super sexy. Let's check that out. Wait, you have an Instagram, Panda? How dare you? Oh yeah, and that looks especially nice. Very, very nice. I love the board and I love that with Mizu. I actually have Mizu on my 75% on the satisfaction. 75, so I totally agree with that choice. I'm even following you. Maybe I didn't even ever notice. I don't know. Yeah, Mizu is super cool. Very nice board indeed. We get another position here. Shunter, thank you so much, or S Hunter. I don't know which one. And Jigsaw Scent, how are you? Very nice emoji there. I don't know where that came from. And you see, none of the switches had issues. But if you find one on the row that had the issue, where it isn't flush, it was worth going back and doing the whole row. All right, so now we have the top, we have the middle row. Let's do the bottom row, shall we? Now, the good thing about the bottom row is that you can visually inspect it. And I already see that this one was not really flush, nor is the next one. Now you can really push. Even the spacebar has some gap between the switch and the PCB. Make sure if you're doing this, you reflow first, then you push, then you keep pushing, you let go the solder, and then you release the pressure on the switch. There we go. Oh, damn, that sucks that they're the only ones who sell those. I'd love. Are Gator and Yellows good budget linears? Absolutely. I think the best cost benefit. Or the best value, if you will, for your money. They're really good. The solder cam is fantastic. Thank you so much, S Hunter. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I figured because soldering is one of the most boring parts on any stream, then I thought this would make it a little more interesting at least. So we'll start from this side. Really enjoy Get Yellows or Get Black inks, lubed and fumed, of course. But even just lubed, they are both great. But in the end, it's all preference. Yes, it is, but those are proven. The full milky is also nice. And I think inks are one step above the regular milky ones. Milk yellows, in my opinion. really like regular alpacas. Never had silence before though. Yeah, I'm not a fan of silent switches at all. And alpacas are really good. Yeah. But I still prefer inks, I think. All right, so we're going with split, backspace, split, right shift, and I just realized that I soldered switches that I shouldn't have. Those two, we need to remove those. I kind of always do that. If someone can do bang mistakes plus plus, please, because that was definitely a mistake. You missed the plus plus, Panda. Totally off topic, but I bought a vape atomizer made in USA. The quality is amazing. The CNC, the threads. Yeah, I mean, usually US makes better CNC in general, but they're way more expensive, right? At least I think. And I only realized that I had soldered wrong because I always lube more switches than I need, like at least 2. And I saw that I was running out of switches. That's why I realized. So here you go. Hey, 303N, how are you? Hey man, hope you're doing well. Not sure I've missed it or not, but how are the elongates coming along? They're already being manufactured. I think the last piece of the puzzle is finishing up the PCBs. And then, yeah, I updated the group, not the group by because I messed up and I didn't make a group by thread, but the IC thread, I did update it there. Super hype. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna try to get a plum for me with the extras. Iron 180 coming next month. Yes. For the regular Alu Black, but low-key wishing I had gone for the rose gold instead. There you go. Yeah, and I don't know how many there will be for extras, but at least I know for sure that there will be extras. That's something, right? So let's see. I think everything looks good. We're gonna do one final pass and solder all the remaining pins. Should be a lot faster. Sorry, I'm not reading chat, but just want to finish soldering and then I can catch up. All right. Sup, bueno? How are you? Chubis is here. How are you, my friend? If you guys like keyboard streams, make sure you give Chubis a follow. Hey, Theos PXT, how are you? And X-Koki, thank you so much for the follow. I feel like it's been, yeah, man, it's been forever because I had a, a hiatus on the job for maybe a month, but yeah, it's been a while. You just do a little bit of cleaning here. Missed the pin. I missed the pin. What does that mean? I missed the pin? Oh, okay. Enter. Let's see. Are the steps Durock? Yes, they are Everglides. Yeah, I was look at where my mind went, Panda. I thought he pinned a message to the chat and I missed that. Oh my god, this fumes gave me a little bit of allergies, I think. So there's one. Let me see if I missed any others. And it seems like we got them all now. Do we count it as a mistake, chat? I am in favor of counting it as a mistake. Missed the joint, yes. So the stabs are Durox, but they are Everglides, but I think they are the same thing. I bought them as being Everglides. Yeah, I keep track of my mistakes because I do them too often, Chubies. Nice. I'm sorry for the throat. All right. Let's see what's next. Since we're following this, putting it all together, set the switch plate on the top half. Carefully screw. All right. So let me get the case back. All right, so we're gonna put it there. Like so. And then we need to unscrew this weight. And I think I got lucky with the weight. I saw a lot of people with problems on the weight. I was fortunate enough to not get, at least not a lot of blemishes or anything. My thermal just arrived. No, mine didn't even ship. Sunshiny. I am so jealous of you right now. How much would one of these keyboards cost? Can anyone in chat remind me how much the Polaris was? I think this one was very below average. It was 300 and something maybe. DHL just dropped it at the door without my signature. Kind of sketchy. They're doing that now because of COVID. So that's kind of normal now. Oh, that's at least is their excuse. All right, so I guess all that's left is to screw this in place. We got the screws here. If I recall correctly, PC version was more expensive. Yeah, I think I paid 300-ish for mine. Not 100% sure. Oh, they did provide some Torx screws. Should we do Torx? I think I'm gonna do the regular ones, but black. Yeah, around 500 for the whole thing. You're right. I don't know why, but I like weights that have the keyboard name on the outside. I think it's more stylish. Yeah, I don't like the plain weights, but as long as it has either a logo or the keyboard name, I'm okay with that. Yeah, 1,300 with aftermarket prices. Okay, I'm not gonna test my luck with the by over tightening those screws since this is polycarbonate. But I must say that I really enjoy the process of building this keyboard. It's very different from what I'm used to. Since you have to like screw the weight back after putting it together. I think it's pretty cool. And there it is. Prior to keycaps. All right, so I'm thinking of unboxing the GMK Coral. I never know how to properly pronounce that. Coral, is that how you pronounce it? Anyways, I'm gonna unbox that and try it here. Not sure if it's gonna be a nice combo, but we can always change if we don't like it. What do you guys think? Coral. Is it better? Coral. Thanks, Chubbies. There are a few words that I never know how to properly pronounce. Coral. Just like coral. That makes sense. Hiatus. When I said that, I knew that I pronounced it wrong, but I didn't put focus on it because I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. But you know when you pronounce something and you immediately know that something is not right? That's how I felt when I said that. Thank you so much. Hiatus. We got you. Thank you, man. It's really appreciated. You want to hear a funny story about that? It happens with most Brazilians, I think. Instead of saying focus, like I just did, a lot of Brazilians say focus, which sounds like focus. And I have a coworker that was saying focus. a lot during a meeting and people were like, what? Focus. Spoilers from Walking Dead. My mother language is Portuguese. Chubis. That's what we speak here in Brazil. That show is dead and walking. Dad jokes. You find them here. Okay, question. Do people in Brazil meme about, man, how do I ban you? How do I ban you? You know, this thing starts to heal and then someone brings it up. It was the craziest day of my life because imagine you're watching something and then you can't, usually if you're like disappointed with something, you say, oh, maybe I'll go out, I'll go drink something somewhere, right? But with that event, there's no way, there were no places he could go because the atmosphere was almost like, you know, the president died or something like that. So it was terrible. I still remember that day. Filipinas say focus. Something super similar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what happened. Everybody thought this guy was saying fuck you, focus. I don't know, something like that. Instead of focus. But today, if the president dies, yeah, I guess. Mineiraço, yes, that one. Now, I was reminding of something really bad. The city that I live on is called Campinas, right? Campinas, you say it like this. I put it in chat there. But when we say it, it seems like two words, Campinas. What does it remind you all of? It's terrible. I can't even pronounce the name of my city without sounding like something else. Right? Isn't that terrible? I don't know why I reminded of that. But I did. The way I pronounce this is Campinas. Campinas. I never thought of that. Me neither, until I pronounced it on a stream. And then I said, what? What did I just say? I think my brain never turned into English when I was pronouncing the name of my city. That's why... Okay, this is not right. Did the stab unclip? No. Okay, better now. Yeah. That's not funny. Yeah, once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Hey, Mr. Keebs, do you know when the Brutal 60 is going to restock? Or any other nice 60% boards restocking soon? The cheaper the better. I could get a tofu, but I don't want to be a normie. I do not. And I think the best way to get, you know, inside those things is to sign up for the Canon Keys newsletter. They usually say what plans they have for those things, but unfortunately I don't. All right, let's see here. Where's the F and the J? And we're gonna need, let's see if the spacebar is crooked on this set. I'm gonna change to the side camera and my audio is gonna go a little bad, okay? Oops. I forgot about the solder cam. Let me turn that off. No, this one is good. Can you guys see it? There. I mean, there's a little bit of warping there, but it's not as bad. All right. Let me grab the rest of the kits. Because I think it's a given that we need to use some novelties. Let's see which ones we're gonna use. It restocked recently and was sold out in like 5 minutes. Pretty sure not anytime soon. Oh man, yeah, that feels bad. All right, let's see. Let me go with the regular bottom row stuff. That's right. That's another good idea to follow them on Discord. Hey, MacDon510, thank you so much for the follow. And look at that. Chubies with the 123 bits. Thank you so much. Take it easy as well, my friend, and thank you for stopping by. Looking forward to see you stream short soon enough. All right, I'm gonna try this guy here. With this guy here. And we're missing a... All right, let me take a good look at this. What do you guys think? I quite like it, to be honest. More than I thought I would. Let me move this aside. Put this back over here. Any artisans we can use? I don't think I got any artisan specifically for this key set, but we can always try, right? Let me grab a couple of things. We can take a look. All right, so this is my first box. I have plenty. So do you guys see anything here that you guys think would go nice? I think this guy would be a nice compliment, but I don't know. Any other stuff you guys like from here? Squirtle. Third row. Maybe the Gengar? Which one? This guy here? Let's give it a shot. Then Ed says 2.8. 2.8. This one, Ed? Yeah, that could work as well. Let me, hold on. Let me do something real quick. I'm changing so I can change between my top camera and my side camera with my feet. So we can take a look at those. All right. Let's see. We're going to come back to it. How do you guys like this? Foot cam, it's not a foot cam, I'm sorry. It's a paddle that changes between cameras that I have. Foot paddle I meant. Or cam paddle. The color matches, but it feels hidden. So let me bring out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the side camera. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's the side camera. Every time I go there. So Ed said 2.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe the Kraken one? Which one of them? This one? Oh, 2.9, this one. We can try them all. Let's try that, all of those. The black and white Deadpool, like this one? We can try that one as well. Here we go. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. Let me take this guy out. Put this back. Let's try on the escape. Let's see this guy. I'm not sure I like it here. What do you guys think? Let's try this guy. Too dark. Yeah, I can't say I loved it. Yeah, this is rubbing against the case, it looks like. Let me try. I think the stem is a little... There we go. No, right? Yeah, I don't like it. Toss it by the window. Yeah, I think this is the best one yet, by far. But we can keep exploring if you guys want. Let me do this. Hold on. So anything from here that you guys like? This one or this one? This guy here? Tell me the column. Eight. This guy here? Oh, and I just realized I'm too zoomed in. I think I prefer the other one. What about you guys? First row, 7th column. Yeah, this may work as well. Let's see. This or the other one? No? Okay. I think I prefer Gengar the most. I think I do too. I think I like the Gengar better than the Daffy Duck. Hey, thank you for the follow. The Starksty. To be honest, I'd keep the Coral novelty key. Yeah, I'm torn between the Gengar and the novelty key. Let's keep the Gengar for now. And we can come back to it. We still need to do a typing test. You prefer the Daffy? We can come back to it. Just have both, yes. All right, here we go. Oh, before doing a typing test, I think I'm gonna configure this on VIA. I flashed VIA. I usually don't use a lot of VIA, but today I will. I think it's really nice, and you guys can see how I set up my keyboards. So here we go. Let me get VIA going. Oh, of course, I can't use a Windows key. All right, so here's what I'll do. Let's see. This is not backspace. This is backslash, and this is tilde. This is backspace. This here is momentary 1. So where is layers? Momentary 1. This is not momentary 1. This for me is left control. This here is left win. I'm sorry, it's the opposite, right? Yeah, this is left out. And this is left win because I use an AMAC. Same thing here, so this is going to be right win. And this here is going to be right out. VIA is you just click to configure your keyboard basically. So then this can have the keys over there. We need the arrow, so this is going to be up arrow. Where is up? This is gonna be right. This is gonna be left. This is gonna be down. This is gonna be nothing. All of those will stay as they are. This is, oh, I forgot. On the first layer, I need escape with 2D. Where is that? I don't know if it works for the Alice. Oh, here it is. Ask and tilde. Then layer 1. So I do here media. I do mute. Volume down, volume up. I don't use those arrows at all. What I do is I have home and end. So where is that? Home, home, home. And this here is page up for me. Page up, where are you? Page up. This is page down. And then I like to configure a third layer where I invert those two things. So this actually becomes left win, and this becomes left out. This becomes right out, and this becomes right win. And then another thing I like to do is on this layer, if I click function and then click this key, I want to toggle the layer that brings Windows compatibility. So let's do that. We're going to go to layers and we're going to toggle the second layer. That's it. Backlight cycle. No, I don't want that. And I guess this is everything that I use. I think so. All right. Good. Now let's do a typing test. Let me bring out this. We can go to the browser and go to the monkey type. Let me turn off the music. Yeah, just flash the firmware and then you can use it. You guys ready for some typing test? All right, here we go. Wow. Let me tell you guys something. You know, you guys know that I did try a lot of different keyboards, and I'm not kidding when I say that for me, this is the best sounding keyboard and best feeling keyboard that I've ever tried. I think the mounting system is just genius. It sounds so good. It feels so good. Let's do a few mods here. MK price is plus 30% tomorrow. It's so crispy. Okay, yeah, I am in love with this little thing here. I think it sounds incredible, and I think it feels even better. Let's see if we can do a few underglow thingies as well. Hold on. I am really impressed. AIO3 is a crazy man. I love the mounting system. Let's see here. Where is Via? Here it is. Let's see. Lighting. Effect. Underglow effect. Let's do a rainbow mood 1. Yeah, there we go. It's starting to brightness. Let's bump it up. Alexa, desliga as luzes da mesa. There we go. Let's see. Rainbow mood 1. Snake. Gradient alternating. Let's do rainbow swirl 1. Let's speed it up. Is the swirl even working? I think it's too slow. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the follow, Damien 1300. Yeah, I would like the the speed to be a little faster. Usually on QMK, I make it go a little faster than what they're, because I don't see they doing the swirl as they should be doing. Solid color, rainbow mood, swirl 4. Yeah, that's a little bit better, but it's still. Alexa, liga a luz da mesa. But to be honest, that's not something I'm too worried about. Let me just turn it off, because I'm not gonna use a lot of that anyway, day to day. But yeah, guys, here is our lovely Polaris. Anything else you guys want to see before we wrap it up? Yeah, I must say that I am really impressed with this mounting system, and I am always a little bit skeptical about the dampening, especially between the plate and the PCB. But this was an amazing execution. And MacDon, yes, it's a Ponage mouse, and I am not into mouse a lot. But before this, I used to use a Logitech 2S Anywhere, and Logitech Anywhere 2S, and I am really impressed with this. I love this mouse very much. Bro, this Keyset, I love it. I must say that I am in love with it as well. Anyone here in Brazil selling one of those? I don't think so. I don't think this sold too much, the Coral. I think they didn't sell a lot. Having the perfect artisan helps. That's true. Yeah, the Bingsu. We unboxed it yesterday. Another pretty nice hat. And oh, I didn't show you guys this. One thing that pissed me off a little bit with the extra kit. Let me show you what pissed me off a little bit. So I thought I bought two sets, not two sets, but I bought this and I bought the Hangul kit, right? So I thought, you know what? I can use it on a second board. Then I went and grabbed my TMO 50. But what do you know? The Hangul Alphas, it doesn't come with the comma, the quote, or any of those keys, right? Or any of those for that matter. So basically you can't use it on a second kit only because of those, and that really sucks. Whoever designed the extras kit should have thought about that, that people that buy like the other alphas would like to use it like on a 40%. Could you please show again how did you set up the third layer? Absolutely. Let me do that right now. Let me plug it back in. Hold on. So that's my bit of criticism for the Hangul kit of the Bingsu. All right, so basically, let me actually put it here. What I try to do, what I like to do, is this. On the default layout, the default layout. Oh my God. Yes, on the default layout, I have the option here, right? And the, sorry, not the option, the command and option here, right? But if I click function and the right mod here, it activates the third layer. The way I do that is, imagine if you're holding momentary 1, you're activating this layer. And I'm sorry, I'm clicking the wrong place. So yeah, you basically click here, the function, and you click the right mod here. What it does, it toggles the second layer. So now everything that is defined here overwrites what you have on the first layer. Does that make sense? So now instead of having win and out, you have out and win until you deactivate that layer using, again, function and this key here. Yeah, all my key sets have that. Since I toggle, you know, I'm always going between Mac and Windows. So that's how I solved that issue. After a lot of trial and error. Yeah, I know the pain. So that's a good way to go about it. Okay, my friends,